What's up, everybody? I just want to talk to you guys. Welcome to the channel, first of all. Expressions for Life. It's just something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. We're closing at the end of the year here, 2024. Everybody's welcoming in 2025. Let's make it live. I know that's corny, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody and give them some inspiration. Inspiration is what it is. A lot of people hate their job. I mean, at one point, I hated my job. I hated it. But now I actually love my job, now. Made a couple career changes in my life. And, now I'm just trying to do something different. So content creation is what I'm loving to do right now. And I just come on and just encourage some fellow YouTubers and everybody that got aspirations for, to be entrepreneurs, just all around in general to be successful. A lot of times some people get discouraged at this time. Some people at this moment are just going through, am I going to make it next year? So much uncertainty is what I'm saying, man. Nothing is certain in life, but the struggle must go on, must continue. But you can make your life a lot better, better than it was last year or a couple days ago even. You just got to stay focused, man. Stay focused this year. It's amazing to me how people make these, New Year's resolutions. And I've been there making New Year's resolutions and never obtaining what I wanted, But now it's life goals. You got to get to life goals. Life goals is where it's at, where you're going to really make a life change. That makes it really stick, because these resolutions, they don't count for nothing unless you're going to put some action behind it and some real determination and some dedication. Them are some big words for some people. Some people haven't heard that, and at this moment in my life, I'm just, man, still trying to figure it out. But I know whatever I'm doing is that I got to be dedicated to it and consistent to it. And when you're on your job and you hate your job, you don't want to be consistent. You don't have no determination to it. You just want to get that paycheck at the end of the week. But that ain't good for you. That ain't good for you, because, it seeps into a lot. Now you're eating more. Now you're worried. Now you don't know if you're going to make ends meet. I started going to the gym, working out, and I'm getting into it heavy now. But, a couple weeks ago, I wasn't going hard as I would. I would go to the gym for a month and I would slack off the next month, and then go to the gym. But now it's like I'm dedicated. Gym rat now. Let's go every day. We going to the gym. We tired. We going to the gym. We sleepy. Don't feel like it. We going to the gym. It's because I changed. It clicked that if I want to see, some results, I'm going to have to be dedicated to it. I was dedicating to eating. I eating everything, Got to keep that chicken leg away from your lips. But seriously. But if you hate your job, you can do something about that. Why did you take that job in the first place? Why did you take it? If you go back and think about it, you was excited that first day or that first week, or maybe you just didn't. You just took anything, and you got anything out. But you could, take this moment that you're in this situation. Don't make it a permanent residency. Start right there. Start right there and say, look, all right, I'm going to make the best out of this situation. What could I do with this to scale me to what I love to do? For years, my videography has been a hobby. And I just made it a hobby. Had YouTube here. Could have had my own channel, network, anything. But procrastination. And that's another big word. Procrastination. It will kill your dream. It will kill everything, because all you're doing is, just sitting there contemplating on what could be, or what if, or what might be. Try it. Try it out. See what's going to happen. Most people, like I said, they don't want to try. They don't want to put the effort into it. Another big word. Effort. Effort. Get behind what it is. Learn more about it. Surround yourself with the things that you want. If you don't like that job, Indeed, you get on some kind of work, or career center to go to or something, and explore. You got the internet. You on there right now, and you're looking for it. You seeing, I hate my job, and you clicked on it. For some reason, you clicked on this one. So I hope I'm not boring you, but I'm not preaching to the crowd. I'm just giving somebody some inspiration going into 2025. You know what I mean? If you want to get somewhere in life in 2025, start, baby. Let's get to it. No more procrastinating. If you do music, get in the studio. Find somebody. If you ain't got the money, you use BandLab. You could buy beats from BeatStar. You could do anything in this time. Anything and anything. What the kids say, listen to me, Linda. Listen to me. Listen to me. Because it's the truth. Most people procrastinate, and they like, to get, paralyzed. There's this term that I always heard. Is always say, paralysis by analysis. You got all the information at your fingertips, and you just listening to all the information, which is good. But if you're not going to take any action on any of the information, any of it, no, it's a lot of stuff out there that just garbage. And when they, trying to sell you a mountain that's a fantasy, sell you a dream or whatever, you see it on the internet, all the scams, all the, the garbage, and they present it so well. But at the same time, you still need to do, your due diligence and learn about your craft. More and more about your craft. Not only just to be creative, but the business aspect of it. You need to get into that mode. I don't care if it's working out. You need to surround yourself with people. I got a friend that goes to the gym now. I talk to them about, what food they're eating, what their split is, trying to figure it out. And trying out what they say. If it ain't good, then I'm not doing it. But if it's good, then I'm going to work with it. You know what it is. But consistency. You got to stay true to you. True to yourself. Why not? If you ain't going to keep it real with nobody, you better keep it real with you. At the end of the day, you better keep it real with you. And the only person you could, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your finance, whether it's in your love life, whether it's on your job, it's on you. You are, the common denominator to all of these different things that you're dealing with. You hate your job. You know what I mean? You hate it. But there's somebody at your job that loves the job. And they probably get on your nerves because they love it. I ain't lying. But you got to get to You got to get to a point where you look at your life and say, is this what I intended it to be? You know, and then make the necessary changes. You know, most people, I always say this, when they get to a place that they want to go, and there's a gap between where they are and where they want to be, they could either quit, or they could jump off into the gap, or they could, what I say is, just start building a bridge. If you keep building a bridge, you're going to get there. But how many people you walk by that want to get to where they want to get to and got half-built bridges? They stopped the work. They stopped dealing with it. You know, look at your town and real estate right now. There's a lot of probably empty buildings or tore down places that just people just stopped building. They stopped working on their property. They gave up. They packed up and called it quits. You know, you could always do something now. You know, no excuses unless you're sick and your health is, but you still could do something about that. You know, there's something you could do about everything. You know, there's something you can do about everything. You know, maybe you don't have all the resources you need, but at the end of the day, you can start building a network to get those, those resources. You know, and you might not know everything at that moment. It's cool. You don't know everything. Nobody likes to know it all anyway. And you can't do everything yourself. You know, you could try to do everything yourself, but it's going to come a point where you're going to say, hey, I need some help. And nothing wrong with saying, yeah, I need some help. You know, for all this pride going on. Pride. You know, when you got pride, there comes a fall. There's a fall right there. Somewhere in there, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it if you don't get help. But I just wanted to share this with some people that's, you know, about to make their New Year's resolution, and it ain't to put a damper. It's not to put a damper on it, but what it is to encourage you to make it a permanent decision. You know, a permanent decision that you're going to stick with this year, this time. This 2025 coming up, you're going to, and don't make these huge, massive goals where you can't achieve them. It's them small goals. I'm going to go to the gym 5 days this week. 5 days. Not a big goal. I'm going to go. Now, you might walk in and walk out. Now, don't do that. You know, you got to go in and put in the work for sure. But, you know, getting there is half the battle. You're going to lift something. You're going to get on the treadmill. You're going to do a little more than what you did, you know, in past years and past times. But getting started is just going. You hate your job, but you still go to that. Think about that. You hate your job, and you still go. And I know you're going to say, oh, yeah, it's the paycheck. I get it. But are you going to do something about it? Are you going to do something you love to do consistently to see some results? Because you hate your job and you're getting results. You're getting results because you got an attitude when you go to the job. Then you got a problem with somebody on the job that you just hate hearing their voice. The supervisor always telling you something to add more to your stress, and you're probably trying to say you're doing the best that you can, but you're probably just lying. You're not doing the best you can because you hate the job. You know, I'm not telling you to quit your job. Don't quit that. You got your family to support, and you got dreams and aspirations that you need to achieve. But what you need to do is start looking forward to the future. Like, okay, what book do I need to read? Like starting with this video right here, this type of video. Don't go and look for, you know, why this person hates their job. I want to put out, I hate my job, and then complain about it. There's probably videos out there about just complaining about hating the job. I mean, you know the reasons why you hate it. And then you could do something about it. You really can. You could change careers, or you can be the best on your job, and then you're going to love your job because you're great at it. Pause. Think about that. You know, and I think I'm going to leave the video right here. But stay tuned. Please subscribe to this channel. They're going to get better. Trust me, they're going to get better because I'm going to give it all I got because I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest about life, respect, and love, you know what I mean? Understanding, getting clarity. But this is Expressions for Life. You know, that's what we do. That's exactly what we do. So stay in tune. Shout out to YouTube. Just trying to get it up. But and say it again. Hit that subscribe. We trying to go to 1,000. Later, y'all. Salute.